Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Cheese is bringing you some more Ultra League battles. Yesterday we had the first person who's reached legend, so decided that I would like to copy the team and see how well the team does. The team consists of Walrein, which has a standard moveset of Icicle Spear Earthquake. It's got Shadow Charizard as a safe swap, which got Dragon Claw and Blast Burn, and lastly it's got Tapu Fini, which got Surf and Moonblast. Must say the team worked pretty well for me, and would definitely recommend it. Let's jump into these battles. In the first matchup we got Walrein against Muk. Pretty decent matchup for Walrein, just need to try and land the Earthquake. If you can land the Earthquake, definitely can one-shot this Alolan Muk. Alolan Muk goes for a charge move, debating whether to shield or not. I actually leave the first one. The opponent then baits me with the Acid Spray. Good no shield on my side. I go straight for the Earthquake, hoping that the opponent doesn't shield and I can take it out. But the opponent then shields. Very nice shield from their side. Opponent now goes for another charge move, debating whether I should shield or not, whether it's another Acid Spray. Shield last minute, happens to be a Dark Pulse, very good shield. Now I can go straight for the Earthquake again. Opponent shield, he'll be 2 shields down, which is positive for me. If he doesn't take it out, he does shield. I switch into my Charizard. Gonna hope to at least get as much energy as possible, so whatever comes in I can at least threaten that. Opponent goes for a charge move, I no shield. It's gonna be the Acid Spray bait. Opponent now comes in with Giratina. Not a bad matchup now for Charizard, especially because I'm ahead on energy. Can spam these Dragon Claws out, especially also because I'm Shadow dealing more damage to this Giratina. Throw then the second Dragon Claw. Should put the Giratina quite low. The Giratina now manages to farm down the Charizard. I'm gonna come in immediately with my Tapu Fini as I resist the Dragon Breaths, as well as if he's gonna throw Dragon Claws, I resist the Dragon Claws as well. Opponent continues to spam these Dragon Claws out. I can just farm down with Water Gun, catch as much farm as possible. Giratina then gets taken out. He comes in with the Alolan Muk. Alolan Muk is in self range, not gonna overfarm too much because I'm actually getting super effective from the poison jabs. Managed to then take off the Alolan Muk. Opponent comes in now with the Sylveon. Sylveon having extra charm. Thinking of going maybe for the Moonblast, but then decided to rather go for 2 Surfs. 2 Surfs should be enough to take off the Sylveon. I barely managed to get to the second Surf. This should take out the Sylveon or put him down for me just to Water Gun down. And that's good game. GG's to my opponent. Jumping into the next battle, I have Walrein against Obstagoon. Very bad lead. Go directly into my safe swap, which is Charizard. He then meets me with a Giratina. Not a bad matchup for Charizard, can get to these Dragon Claws quite quickly. Can spam them out, hopefully try and get a shield from the opponent at least, or alternatively try and win switch. Because I had a bad lead, I'm actually going to try and win switch here. Opponent goes straight for the Ancient Power. Good shield on my side. If I didn't, it would definitely take me out. Throwing now another Dragon Claw on my side. Let's see if the opponent does shield. Opponent doesn't shield. Opponent now throws another charge move. Gonna definitely shield and farm down so I can get the correct alignment. Farm down the Giratina. Opponent's gonna come back in now with the Obstagoon. I'm gonna bait you with the Dragon Claw. He's gonna think obviously I'm going straight for the Blast Burn, which will do a lot of damage to Obstagoon. He then shields. Now let's see if I can quickly get to the Blast Burn, but the opponent now throws a charge move. This should take out my Charizard. I can then come in now with my Tapu Fini. Nothing that the Obstagoon can do. Opponent now comes in with the Pidgeot. Not a bad matchup for me. I'm going to try and at least bring it low enough so I can farm down with my Tapu Fini. Going to go for the first Icicle Spear. No shield from the opponent. Opponent's going to throw. Let's see if he's going to throw the further dance to the Brave Bird. Opponent goes straight for the Brave Bird. That should allow me now to then farm down the Pidgeot. And I should be able to spam a few Icicle Spears. But the opponent then concedes the matchup. Now he can do nothing against my Tapu Fini. Next matchup, positive lead for Walrein into Dragonite. Opponent comes into Registeel. A bit confused if I should maybe switch out sooner, but because I got Earthquake, I'm going to try and then threaten the Registeel with the Earthquake. Opponent goes for the Zap Cannon, gets the debuff. I think I must play on my side. If I didn't get the debuff, probably would have thrown the Icicle Spear and gotten a shield, but opponent does not shield, knowing that even if I throw an Earthquake, I'm going to do much damage due to the debuff. Gonna keep charging, going straight for the Blast Burn. Let's see if the opponent's gonna shield or respect the Blast Burn. No, the opponent doesn't, and we one-shot the Registeel. Very satisfying feeling there. Opponent's now gonna come in with the Dragonite. I can get to this Dragon Claws quite quick. Gonna throw the first one. Should definitely grab a shield here from the opponent as we are both Shadow. and should deal a lot of damage to the Dragon Knight. Opponent now keeps farming. What a beautiful catch from the opponent. He catches the Dragon Claw on Cobalion. I can now continue to farm a bit because I'm getting not super effective with the double kick. I didn't do also a beautiful catch, catching the Sacred Sword on my Tapu Fini. This is a positive matchup for Tapu Fini. His fast charge move is not doing super effective. Sacred Sword not super effective, but I should watch out for the Stone Edge. But I don't think it will one-shot me at this range. I'm going to throw the Surf, trying to bring the Cobalion down as low as possible. Opponent goes for a charge move, throws the Stone Edge, doesn't deal much damage to Tapu Fini. Gonna try and charge and see if I can get to the Surf. Throw the Surf as soon as I get to it. Let's see if the opponent's gonna shield. Opponent shields, then switches out into the Dragon Knight. Gonna try and see if I can reach the Surf. I do, but the opponent now throws the Dragon Claw, which should take me out, even though it resisted. I can now come in with Walrein. Opponent throws another charge move. I need to watch for the superpower, so I shield on my side, but the opponent throws the Dragon Claw. This still will allow me then to farm down because the opponent wouldn't get to another charge move, and basically it's GG's from here. Whether the opponent throws the Stone Edge or Sacred Sword, I should survive, and I should be able to get off this Icicle Spear, which should take out this Cobalion. Very well played, GG's to my opponent there. Let's jump on then into the next battle. We have Walrein against Walrein. Not a bad matchup. Is going to come down to who can land the Earthquake. Opponent switches out into a Shadow Feraligatr. Very spicy pick from the opponent, throwing these Ice Fangs. Going to throw the Earthquake immediately. Opponent does shield. He's going to throw a charge move. I know the charge moves it has wouldn't one-shot Walrein. He then goes for a crunch. Luckily no debuff on my side. I'm going to throw another Earthquake. Let's see if the opponent will respect it. Should bring it low or take out the Feraligatr. Opponent shields, so 2 shields down. Opponent's going to throw another charge move. I'm now debating if I should shield or not. I end up shielding. It's going to be the crunch, and this time I do get the debuff. Going to keep farming on my side. Opponent tries to catch now on their Charizard. I can now come in with my Tapu Fini. Very positive matchup for me. Whether he throws a Blast Burn or Dragon Claw, both are not resisted. But even though Charizard is Shadow, you can see deals a lot of damage. Gonna farm up slightly extra and throw the Surf. This should take out then the Charizard. Let's see what the opponent now comes back in with. The opponent now comes back in with their own Walrein. Not a bad matchup. He has to throw the Icicle Spear. I think I'm in Icicle Spear range. I'm gonna no shield this as I do have a positive matchup rather with Charizard. One Blast Burn should bring it quite low. I'm gonna now come in with my Charizard. Gonna keep spamming the fast move. Opponent switches out now into the Feraligatr. I got already the Earthquake stored. Gonna go straight for it. This should take out the Feraligatr on this side. This should be GG. Still one shield up. Even if the opponent throws now the Earthquake, which I'm gonna let go, I can then just come in with my Charizard. Should be able to get to the Blast Burn. I don't even think one Icicle Spear would kill me. Go straight for the Blast Burn. Let's see if this KOs the Walrein from this range. And it's out of here. Blast Burn very overpowered. As you can see, it's one shot of the Walrein from that range. Next matchup, very negative lead for Walrein. I can't swap out because the only answer I got to the Ferrothorn is Charizard. I'm going to spam these Icicle Spears, hoping to at least bring it low enough where I can threaten with the Charizard. Opponent now goes straight for the charge move. That's going to be a power up. It takes half of my health away. Gonna continue throwing the fast move. Let's see if I can try and catch the charge move, and a beautiful catch on my side. Let's hope it is the power up, which the opponent does throw the power up. The opponent then switches out into an Umbreon. Umbreon quite tanky. Gonna have to try and see if I can land these Blast Burns to at least bring it quite low down. Opponent goes immediately for the foul play. I don't shield. I'm gonna keep charging. I go straight for the Blast Burn. Let's see now if the opponent does shield or no shield on their side. Opponent doesn't shield, does a lot of damage through to the Umbreon. Opponent throws immediately. Now the foul play, I was actually maybe thinking I should have shielded and at least threatened to take a shield back or win switch. I come in on my Tapu Fini. I know that the only thing that the Umbreon can throw is these last resorts, so I'm going to try and see if I can be a bit greedy and farm down this Umbreon because I'm not taking any super effective from the fast move. Opponent now gets to another charge move. This definitely should be the last resort, As you can see, it already brings me into the yellow. At least I managed then to farm down. Let's see what the opponent now comes in. Opponent comes in with the Paraton. As he comes in, I switch out into Walrein. He then meets me with a Talonflame, and this should be GG's. There's nothing I can do on my side. This team worked pretty well. Really enjoyed using this team. I will definitely be jumping into the Holiday Cup. Had a look at the meta, seems to be quite interesting. We'll definitely be showcasing some of the battles in the Holiday Cup, as well as those battles submitted by the community. Hope you guys are excited for Silph. A few more days left and then Silph tournaments are back. Battle the best of the best. A lot of changes regarding the weighting. Gonna definitely be quite an interesting season. We'll definitely be showcasing teams as well as battles. If you guys are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe. Will really help me a lot. As we watch the end of this battle, there's nothing that Tapu Fini could actually do to win the game. Just throwing this unnecessary surf, should have actually just quit the game and allowed the opponent to win. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.